I don't know. You two have met, I think.
Yeah, we have.
We played Gang Beasts together, I think.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or attempted to, at least.
Yeah. We played like 2 rounds.
That doesn't sound great.
Molly, over here!
Yeah, that's exactly what
played as much
happened.
as we
We played
could.
2 rounds and like the rest of like however long
And then Mark's
was just...
internet went out or something.
Dude, yeah, we played 2 rounds and I think you got off because you're tired or something like that. And then I tried to play like 2 more rounds and then my wife was like, nah.
Yeah. And then I know Dorfin was trying to play with us too, and his internet kept going out, so it was like a constant flip of, was it your internet?
And then the game itself was just...
And then I think at one point it was crunchy.
Anyone needs ammo?
Internet got fucked up too.
It was a mess. Oh no.
I got the mech, Karen.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, Jesus.
I turned around just to see him fall.
Can't wait for that to be edited. We were just talking about like the recent Dark Alliance video we made that had Jordan in it.
Oh shit!
But,
send it my way.
Jordan just for some reason refused to join the party.
Yeah.
I think he used the excuse of my girlfriend using my headset, and I was like, okay, buddy. I see how it is.
Yeah, that's
And so we were playing, and he was like playing with a random. We say it in the video. It's like playing with a random.
Yeah.
Because oh my god, it was a nightmare. It was great.
But so you guys have actually played Dark Alliance?
Yeah, we played it a couple times.
Because it's crossplay, so
yeah.
God.
We'll have to make a deposit.
I was about to say, would you guys later? Because I see fucked up there, so she's bit. And I still haven't.
I'm gonna be real with you. I understood maybe 10% of that because you were cutting in and out.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be rude and interrupt
second, I can fix that.
Yeah. I thought it was my connection fucking up. That's why I didn't say anything.
No, it was me. It was everyone. I just couldn't understand that.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Alright.
I heard Ken, Slate,
Yeah.
play, Evan.
Dude, I thought I was lagging really bad. I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna lag out or something.
No, it's because I was installing Deep Rock. And the Xbox like, oh yeah, here's.
You're trying to do 2 things at once?
Yeah.
Not allowed.
How dare you? How dare you try to do 2 things at once, Cat? Like, oh yeah, you want to play with your friends? Haha.
Enjoy some Jordan Wi-Fi.
Alien scum!
It's the Jorfin syndrome where it just turns on the bonnet. And the next thing you know, it's just gonna say, Cassia Bloom left the party.
Yep.
Chief, you're leaking.
Red sugar!
Yeah, I'm still leaking.
I had asked if later if you guys would like to play Dark Alliance, because I had to delete my CB. Because I realized she wasn't as strong as she could have been.
Yeah, because there's no respecing in that game.
Yeah, no, there is.
Just like D&D, your choices are final.
Uh-huh. Speaking of D&D, I actually started my first session.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Players recharging.
So I'm doing the Ghost of Saltmarsh, right? And with Jorfin, it was more or less like kind of like a test run to kind of see what I can, basically as the dungeon master, what I can get away with.
You can get away with a lot if you're smart about it. It's bad.
And so, but Kendall actually got a little bit PO'd because his character, he made a really good fucking character that even threw me for a loop. But his character is an elf, but she has the appearance of a drow, but she's not a drow. and she could see up to 120 feet.
God damn.
And that,
Jesus, like.
yeah, that threw me for a loop because he was like, "Do I see anything?" I was like, "No, you don't see anything, but you hear
It's May
something."
hot to May.
Yeah, but you hear things over in like 2 rooms, and he's like, "Oh, how many feet is that?" And like 1 square equals 5 feet. So of course I had to do the fucking math. And he was like, "I should be able to see that. I see 120 feet." And then Kendall had like the nerve to throw me for a loop again because he just walked out of the dungeon. Like he just walked out.
There they are.
He has cantrip. He has Eldritch Blast, 2 spells, and then the rest of her attack she has to run up and hit him with literally with a stick. And because Kendall's character isn't made for combat, she fucking turned invisible and jumped over the boat, leaving Jordan alone on the boat.
Oh my god.
So after Jordan was like, "All right," I sliced it, I guess, and then I was like, "All right, how do you want to do it?" And he, describes his whole grander execution. I was like, "Yeah, the hard PC, you kill its friend, they take off flying." They're like, "Nope, fuck this shit, we're out." And then I had to try and railroad Jorfin, but to be fair, he's kind of oblivious to it. It's just funny because if he sees this video, I'm not sure if he can hear me or not. If you hear this, Jordan, I love you. But
Oh, just watch the video I sent you, by the way.
Oh, you sent it?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, it didn't come through yet. But, so, yeah,
Oops.
there's this,
Fucking misclick.
she's fighting, like, pirates or whatever, right? And they killed this one girl, and you see that they were supposed to find. And I turned her into a drowned maiden because my goal was to get him to leave the cavern, because even Kendall was like, "Come this way, I'm 60 feet behind you for a fucking reason." So that way, because all Kendall had to do was just Eldritch Blast, but he like couldn't see. Like, even though he could see 120 feet, apparently, he couldn't see the inside the cave. Yeah, no, are you sure you sent it to the right person?
You're the only cat on my Instagram.
Oh yeah, is it the thing that says I'm a Viking?
Yeah.
I was about to say, I didn't get the notification for it, it disappeared there. Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe to you guys, word.
Hey, she.
How'd you get 1.8 subscribers already?
I had it for a while, like a long while.
Oh, gotcha. See, the way John described it, I thought like you had just made the account.
No,
No,
no.
Like, oh yeah, we're gonna get like...
We just started, I guess, essentially making content together.
Yeah. But
he was
I've
doing a lot
had
of
the
just
channel.
Apex stuff before.
Yeah, just random shit, and then Apex, and then I started being consistent.
Oh boy, this is gonna be good. Yo, my favorite cutscene, I don't know if you guys gotten this. Have you done the second act yet?
We've done nothing, really.
No, yeah, we did like the first one, the first
I was about
mission.
to say...
I
like,
crashed
oh.
at the end of this video.
Oh no,
During the final boss, I black screen and get kicked to the main menu. On my
Yeah.
own game. I was host.
Yeah, it does that.
Contact.
Uh-oh.
Wait 6, no, 12.
I climbed on your face, bro.
Heading your way.
Yeah, the mantling of other characters.
I'm getting like a weird sense of deja vu and like looking at your little face cam in the corner. I am almost like 98% sure that Kendall stumbled across one of your videos before.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
98% sure because
What is that?
What the hell?
what are those?
Oh no! That was the theoretical type. Oh Jesus Christ! More
Oh, yeah.
flying enemies. What a cake. I remember.
Don't split up the party.
Yeah, cat.
To be fair, alright, listen, alright? Listen, I
You're
learned
guilty
my
of this.
lesson.
When you got,
I am,
you mean when
but
you
know
got
the
kidnapped and stuffed into
Ollie.
a storage room?
But you know the difference between
Come here.
Jordan going off on his own and me going off on my own?
Job well done. But on the mirror is activated. Bring an old room team.
I was about to say, well, I actually like follow through with it and do my best to get back to where I'm supposed to be. But Jordan just goes ahead and does it anyway.
Yeah.
And I'll be real with you, I'm gonna call him out.
Heading to the mirror.
Jordan, once again, I love you, you're my best friend, but he does it even now. Even now he does it.
Yeah, he still does it. It's just him.
Don't time.
But yeah, we split up the party, I got kidnapped. Like John said, stuffed in a storage unit, which is funny because I'm like a 3-foot tall gnome. And
I tried to stick by her side as much as I could.
Yeah.
Because I was like, Jordan was like, I'm gonna go off on my own, and I was like, I'm gonna stay with Kat. And I tried to say it as like, you should do this as well as I could.
Carry
But
this
Yeah.
away, please.
it didn't register.
And then like, so I think I used some
This
like
place is
mind
almost
tricks
my
on one of the guards to make him think that the building was on fire, and he ran out. And later, John was like, "Why didn't you go out the door?" And I was like, "Well, because it was locked." And he was like, "Cat, the guy left. You could have just walked out."
Oh, yeah. That was before she had even been kidnapped. She was like, she walked into a flower shop,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the guard.
and some guy walked in behind. Yeah, the guard like left, and the door shut, and someone walked in, closed the door, and locked it. She made him think it was on fire. He runs out, and then stays in the building with the other two, or whoever was there. And I was like, not to third party or anything, because it's too late now anyway. But Kat, why didn't you leave? She was like, the door was locked, and I was like, Kat, he ran out of the building.
Yeah.
And she just
Oh
went,
my god.
oh,
Yeah. Yo,
Seriously need
dude.
to invest in
we can leave now, Mark. I got the list too.
I think I might have told you, John, but I'll tell it for Mark and for the sake of the video for laughs.
Supply pod found.
Later on in the campaign, Jordan and so my character's name is Ella, and she has a boyfriend named Augustus. So is Jordan's character Hess and Augustus decided to explore some rumors outside of the village, right?
Oh boy.
Okay.
And I just want to clarify, Ella got her and another companion fucking house arrest, basically put under house arrest, because she used disguised self to pretend that
I
she
wanna punch
was
the guy in R&D who
one of the
programmed
guards,
Molly.
but you see, disguised
yeah.
self doesn't alter your height. So
That's how you
She was a 3-foot guard.
a tall city guard with a 8-foot tall half orc as her prisoner.
Yeah, I
That she,
caught this
and
man.
I quote, that she, and I quote, caught this man trying to sneak into town,
Drop pod has arrived.
sneak into the city or whatever.
Yeah.
And she caught him with his pants down, and Kendall's like,
T-minus
Herc's wearing a loincloth. So I was like, you know what?
I'm not
And then
carrying
like, literally like the first thing she says is like, when the guards ask, who are you, like, why are you so small? And she's like, what are you, racist? But anyway, that got them arrested and put her under house arrest for that city. So Jordan and Jordan's character Hess and Augustus go under this lake to explore some ruins, right?
Yeah.
And Kendall told me later on that literally, like, he was heavily hinting at the fact that, like, the large mirror, so there was like a room after solving the puzzle with like large mirrors, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
And a bunch of podiums with different books on it. And all Jordan had to do was basically go up and touch the mirror, and he'd find himself in like a treasure room, basically.
Yeah.
But he didn't, and he decided to open one of the books, and Kendall specifically said oh, if you say the name of whatever's in this book, it'll
I
appear
heard this story.
right in front of you. Yeah. So you know what Jordan does?
What?
What are the monsters in there? Oh, like a beholder, a death tyrant, something else. Jordan's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna say death tyrant and see what happens. And I was like, no! So it's him and Augustus, or Hess and Augustus have to fight against this fucking death tyrant, which
Yeah.
they're losing. And Jordan had an item. It was like the Ioun Stone of Protection. That would have saved his ass! Because it gives him like a plus something to his armor class and
Yeah.
HP, and it's like it floats around his head basically until it breaks.
Uh-huh.
So him and Hess and Augustus are completely dead. The Death Tyrant turns them into zombies, and after like about half the day, Ella's like, you know, I'm a bit worried. They haven't come back yet. You know, my friend and boyfriend are missing. I'm getting kind of suspicious because that scenario never leads to anything good.
Yeah.
Giving him control of your boyfriend's character.
Yeah. So, fucking, with the help of like a succubus shopkeeper, Ella manages to get the ring off of her that keeps her under house arrest. So she goes under the lake, basically sneaks in there, and sneaking's not her strong suit, mind you. She goes in there, she sees the Death Tyrant, and sees Hess and Augustus as zombies, which they see her, but the Death Tyrant doesn't. So you know what she does? She finger guns Eldritch Blast, and the Death Tyrant fucking dies because it only had 10 HP left, and she hit it for 13!
Oh my god.
So,
Literally, if Jordan
now,
had used that item, he would have been
he would
fine.
have won! So now...
But he was like, I didn't want to waste it.
And keep in mind, Jordan was upset he's spaghetti, and he could deny it all he wants, but he was upset he's spaghetti. The
Yeah,
fact
his character was dead. He had to make a new one.
like, it was no reviving, she was dead. So I'm like, okay, how do I bring an 8-foot tall furbolg and like a 5'8" human? How do I do that?
Good job.
And then our good friend Duck, all you hear is faint voice whispers in your ear, put it in the bag of holding. So Ella stuffs the bodies into the bag of holding, swims up, runs back into the town, goes to the shopkeeper and is like, help me! And the shopkeeper's like, what? And you just hear the flop of the bodies as she opens up the bag of holding, and they just, boom, fall out on the floor. And Kendall, I remember Kendall was like, after the session, he was like, you know, I wasn't gonna say anything. I wanted to see if you figured it out on your own. And I was like, oh yeah, without Duck, I probably would have done that too. Because the bag of holding can hold up to 500 pounds, and it's like a little portal to like a
Yeah, it's
plane.
a portal to its own pocket dimension, essentially.
Yeah. The whole time as that was happening, I was like literally like on Discord and on like Xbox and Xbox chat. I was trying to get his attention because he left. I was like, Jordan, come back! I saved your character. And which, keep in mind, was the second. I think at that point, like the second time Ella had did something like that to save his character.